It was very impressive. It was funny because I had no idea that, as the game's going, I had no idea that he had 11 tackles at the half and 19 in the game. But after watching it, I mean, he did a great job, and he practiced very hard this week, and he stayed after practice working on tackling, because obviously we talked about that from the previous week of improving our tackling. He made some space tackles, some in-the-box tackles, and I thought he did a really good job. 19's a high number. I still get on him, though, but I had a 20 and a 23 in college, so he got a little bit more to go. I'm just messing with him now. But that's pretty much he had a great week, though.
Clayton, speaking of Ben, from the outside, he's been very good from start to now. But yet, coaching him, I sense that he always feels like he's trying to get better, Is he getting better as the season goes along? I mean, the 19 tackles speaks for himself.
It really does. The thing about being an athlete, not just a Ben Holder or a college football player, it is about every single day trying to improve your craft, and that's where Ben's mind is at right now. Every time we watch Tiger Woods go out and play golf, he goes to interview on Sunday, he could win, he still seems like he's upset. So that's kind of the mindset that these young players, if they start to get that, I think over their career they will definitely maximize their potential, and that's what you're really trying to do, and that's what Ben is trying to do, maximize the gift that he's giving to him.
Coach's defense is kind of thrived off getting turnovers.
Yep.
When you went back and watched the film on Saturday, were there some instances you saw where you felt the defense could have gotten the ball back for your offense?
I feel like it was a play. Obviously, I think Ben had one ball in his hand that kind of tipped to him. That would have been a gift. There was a couple plays down the field. I think the play that they caught on Cray, we should have had someone else back there with Cray. We never want to leave our guys one-on-one on those situations. I feel like there was a couple hits here that the ball came loose. But I mean, we're trying. I think we have to do a better job of securing the tackle first before going for the football. I think we're losing yardage that way and making things tough for us defensively.
You all know that you have 4 games left now with new redshirt rules, so I guess some defensive depth. I guess some of those guys can come in and help you a little bit.
I mean, probably from more of a special team standpoint, that'll be more of a factor, which that does help us get some of our starters on defense off special teams, as far as less couple reps per game. But I think that'll help. We haven't really had that conversation in depth. I mean, we've probably already talked about some players who've already played 2 or 3 games, and we're trying to figure out what other 2. I think that's a great rule the NCAA came up with. It gives you a chance to really check on your freshmen and keep them, in the fold.
What are some challenges that middle poses?
It starts with their system. I mean, the system that Coach Tony Franklin, obviously he's the legend of that system that they have. I think they have a quarterback who is perfect for the system, who is, Brent Stockstill, and then they have a slew of receivers, slot receivers. They have a transfer kid from Lehigh who's pretty good, caught a 70-yarder last week. I think their running backs are big, and their O-line is surprisingly big, which I don't remember them being that big last year, but they got some guys up there, 330-pound plus guys, and I think that it's the system to start with, and I think obviously it goes back to Brent, trying to contain him.
These past 2 weeks, playing 2 of the better quarterbacks in the conference, do you think that kind of will help you going into this week against another good quarterback?
It will, definitely will. Our guys understand that, most Saturdays you take the field, the quarterback's going to be decent, but these past couple of guys that we played with are probably, top guys in the conference, and our DBs know, the running backs know, but this guy, I mean, he's a little difficult. He actually runs the ball. He's not afraid, even though he's been injured the past couple of years. His courage and his toughness is something that definitely gets our attention.